On Saturday, the Wilson Elementary School in Oklahoma City will celebrate its 100th anniversary, and there will be an internationally recognized artist on hand for the ceremony. Ed Murray has more on her unique connection to the school spanning 7 decades.
It's a sweet thing. It's something very special, and that I was allowed to touch it is just very touching. Is that why we say touching? We connect.
Ginge Lockie is back in Oklahoma for the first time in nearly 70 years. This is young Ginge admiring her Wilson first grade teacher, Mrs. Sharp.
My family arrived in 1950, and somehow immediately this place embraced my family. So I have a bunch of memories there. Our house was across the street from this school. And I have memories of playing in the schoolyard. I have memories of being out in our front yard. I have memories of the cat that we had.
And she has memories of that cafeteria mural and how it came to be painted. Ginge was born in Hungary in 1944. The war's Eastern Front moved back and forth across the Lockies' property, with Nazis making demands of the family one day, Russians the next. And post-war Hungary under Joseph Stalin wasn't any better. The family finally escaped the misery in 1948.
And my father was driven out in the trunk of a diplomatic car. He had been imprisoned by the Soviets. My mother had been imprisoned by the Soviets. The fact that they got out was a miracle.
Ginge's mother, Zita, boldly reunited the family in Austria. A year later, the refugees arrived in Ohio before the move to Oklahoma.
Oh, we're going to the West. We're going to where the pioneers were. We're going to where the buffalo. And my mother did, in fact, go out in fields with buffalo. Now we were really in America. Oklahoma was the U.S. to us. So it was very special.
So special, Zita, an accomplished artist, painted this landscape with the help of Ginge and her brother.
One of the things that I noticed that made me feel as if she's in the room with us is that it's still very vibrant. It's and also that it seems positive. The road welcoming you in, or saying to the kids, here's your road to your next life, and the mountains, which I know she loved. This would have been the biggest, most important painting that she had made to that point in her life.
And it's not the only historic mural at Wilson. These 1934 works by Andre Yates are some of the nation's first New Deal-era art. Margaret Simpson is Wilson's principal.
It's part of history. We have alums that come from all over the world, and they remember these murals being in their classrooms when they were younger, 50, 75 years ago. They recognize them. They feel like, they still have a piece of Wilson in their heart when they come back and see those murals there.
And this centennial celebration also includes a modern art exhibit at Airspace in downtown Oklahoma City. The works by internationally recognized sculptor and fiber artist Ginge Lockie, on display in a city where her mother opened one of the very first private art galleries.
I might have to cry. It's just, it seems like an extraordinary thing that fell out of the sky. That I would reconnect in this way to this place that was clearly so important to me and to my family. You've got 5 different colors of paper, and what we're trying to do today is cut 15 pieces that look like somebody's face.
Reconnecting and encouraging the next generation of Wilson alums.
This school is extraordinary. The arts integration here is what every school should be. And recently I read a study that kids who get involved with art early on do better in everything.
And who knows, one of their future creations may join the Lockie legacy in Wilson's second 100 years. Ed Murray, the Oklahoma News Report.